Welcome to your intro video for Wonders Unit 5, Week 1. And this is a new unit this week, so we have kind of a new theme that we're going to be thinking about, which is thinking about some new perspectives and wondering about in what ways can things change. So if we take a look at this picture, you can see a caterpillar that has changed, and a little poem that goes along with it that says, "Surprising sunlight, yesterday a maple tree where my father stands. Metamorphosis. Look, caterpillar, how much we will learn today. The longer you look at the meadow, the more birds you will hear singing." So we're thinking about in what ways can things change, and what ways we notice that they change. So this week we're going to focus on experiences that you yourself might have, and we're going to be thinking about our essential question of what experiences can change the way you see yourself and the world around you. So we're going to take a look at a picture here, and it is one that we wouldn't normally see here in our state or in our city specifically, because there's a lot of buildings that we won't actually have. So if we're taking a look at this picture and thinking about experiences that might change the way we see the world around us, if we're one of these people down here on the top of this building, our experience would be totally different than if we were standing down at the ground level and looking up at the top of this building. So an experience of being up here lets us see the city from a totally different point of view, maybe notice some patterns of streets or the way the traffic moves, or maybe even the way the buildings are built. So being up there on that rooftop gave us a new experience in which to look at a city. So it's now time to get your vocabulary written into your 5-subject notebook. So make sure you grab one of those sheets and that gets glued in. And we're going to get those taken care of this week. There are 8 again, like there have been in the past. Make sure you fill out the sheet properly and make sure it gets into your journal in the right place. All right, here we go. Oh, and be prepared to discuss these words in a small groups as we go through this week. We'll be using them quite a bit in the readings that we're doing this week. All right, our first word is disdain. It's a verb, and disdain is a feeling of dislike for someone or something that you think is unworthy or maybe even slightly yucky. So we have this picture of young Rebecca, and she enjoys many vegetables, but she always shows disdain for broccoli. Our next word is focused. This word can be a verb or an adjective. And focused means to be able to concentrate on a task, and that would be our verb meaning. Or it also could mean to actually focus down in on one task, and it would be in the past because it ends with ed. So in this one, we're going to look at one as being a verb, and it says Ellie pays attention and stays focused during class instruction. The next word we have is genius, and we're going to be looking at that as being a noun, of course. And a genius is an extremely intelligent or talented person. And in this picture, we have a young lady who is getting some help with her computer from her older sister. And our sentence is, "My sister is a genius when it comes to fixing computer problems." Our next word is perspective. It's a noun, and your perspective is your point of view or the way you see things. And in this little picture, we have a young man with some binoculars. And our sentence for the picture is, binoculars gave Kyle a better perspective of the boat in the harbor. Our next word is an interesting word that we don't normally think of to use in writing, but it helps us to better clarify some meaning about something that we might look forward to or expect. And this word is prospect. It is a noun in this case. Sometimes it can be a verb, but this week we're going to be looking at it in the noun form. And a prospect is just something that you're looking forward to or expecting to do. So here we have Jillian, and she was excited at the prospect of traveling to Paris next year. Next word we have is stunned. It's an adjective in this case because it is a describing word. And if you are stunned, you are shocked or confused. Sometimes it can be a verb, but we're really going to be looking at that adjective form. And Lyle here in the picture was stunned by the unexpected test grade. Our last word is superb. It's an adjective, and something that is superb is excellent. And our picture here, the cooking teacher praised the student for the superb food. All right, this is the end of your intro video. Be sure you glue your vocabulary sheet into your 5-subject notebook. You may end the video now.